Hello YouTube, Andy Cam reacts with more, stuff. So I wasn't planning on recording right this moment, but I just turned YouTube on just out of habit on my desktop. I just kind of turn the browser on, and like the first thing I do is push YouTube. It's a bad habit, especially because now I'm recording an impromptu reaction to Band-Maid's Freedom. It popped up on my feed, and I was like, I'm so curious. So here I am. Uh, it's I have been listening to Domination. I have been listening to Dice, and I'm like, I really want more songs. But this is what I have right now. This one is on their main channel, by the way. Band-Maid Freedom official live video. So I'll react to that, and I'll probably just do the studio reaction and a couple of other performances from other uh, whatever other sources of music there is for this one, and then yeah, talk about the song. No idea what to expect other than that it's gonna be probably awesome because everyone keeps saying they have like 100 and some odd songs and all of them are bangers, which you know so far 2 out of 2 are bangers. But before we get started, here's a word from a sponsor. Pardon the interruption, by the way. I have an announcement to make. This video sponsor is Koreal, an online store focused on high-quality Korean cosmetics, which comes at a great time because I've been personally needing to revitalize my skincare routine. It's been in the dumps a little bit lately. Specifically, Nacific and Stray Kids are collaborating and are promoting 3 different skincare sets with a bonus Stray Kids content. Specifically, Cordell sent me the Fresh Herb skincare set to try out, which includes the Origin Cream, these very, very cool Stray Kids Studio stuff, some face packs, Origin Toner, as well as a bunch of variety of content, toner, eye cream, serum, a lot of stuff. But as you can see, Nacific cross Stray Kids, it's a collaboration, and they sent me this set, which also includes this amazing photo card. Of course, of which I will not show you everything, but here's Bangchan and Sungmin and Nino and Hyunjin, Changbin, good old bias one. I can't show you everything, I will not. But this, you get everything here with the set. Well, here, I lied. Here you go. Down in the description box, you will see links going to each of the 3 skincare sets. The first one, which is the one that I received, is a Fresh Herb Origin Serum, and it contains the Photobooth pictures of all 8 members. The second skincare set that's linked below in my description box is the AHA BHA set, which has serum, toner, cream, and more mask packs as well as the Stray Kids Hanok photo card, which has a random card in it. And finally, the third one is the Nacific's best-selling set, which has a different variety of versions: the Fresh Herb Origin Kit, the Phyto Niacin Brightening Kit, Pink AHA BHA Kit, and Fresh Sika Plus Clear Kit. If you use this Cam Reacts discount code right here, you'll receive 30% off on one of these, if not all of the skincare sets here that I just showed you, plus the exclusive Stray Kids accessories. So, give Stray Kids, Nacific, Coriel some support and love. If you need some skincare products, I highly recommend it. My skincare routine has been greatly enhanced by this, and I'm very, very happy to say that it is a quality product. I really appreciate Coriel for sending me this and working with me, and give them some support. So use my discount code, 30% off for one of those, if not all of them. And special thanks to Coriel for reaching out to me. Thank you very much. And let's get back into what you were hoping to see. And now that we're back, let's get going. It's the same Shibuya concert. Look at how smiley they are. That's great to see. Did I mention I always appreciate the riffs? Sorry, gotta calm down the goosebumps. Crowd is going. This concert must have been really great. That's really cute. I've never heard Miku. Oh, look at Misa smiling. I never saw Miku sing on her own thus far. They're having a blast. This is fun to see. And to top it off, the music's great. Again, a very catchy chorus. Ooh, a drum solo? I've never played drums before, but I'm always impressed. Oh man. Alright. That was great. She's able to keep tempo the whole time, her rhythm. I got goosebumps again. What the heck? Knock it off, Band-Maid. Oh. It just makes it look so easy. And maybe it is. I've never got to an electric guitar playing. I'm an acoustic guitar player, or was. God, Saiki is such a... like, the way she sings, she must have excellent conditioning when it comes to singing. To be able to sing like that for an entire concert. I like this riff a lot, actually. Da, 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 da. Shit, it's already over? How long is this video? It's already been 4.5 minutes. Oh, that was awesome. God damn it. Ugh. Very catchy song, as expected, from at least from Domination and Dice and Now Freedom. Very, very catchy. This one, so far from the three, the most rock and rollish sounding riffs and sounds from the three. Like I said, like Domination was more hard rock era feeling. Freedom more like a rock and roll kind of feeling, and I guess rock and roll was more like the 80s type of rock from like just stylistically. I'm not saying this song is of like the 80s per se, but the riff sounds very much like a rock and roll song. Um, and I could be wrong, by the way. I'm not an expert. I just listen to music and then I try my best to interpret what I do, but I don't study it. I never do. I just kind of know some odd things. Oh, I'll want to watch that again, but there it is. I want to listen to the studio version real quick. Oh, I had a feeling it's gonna sound very different. Hmm. Sounds so different on the studio version. Weird. Huh. Still rocks, but just... wow. I can hear the bass a lot clearer on these studio versions though, for sure. Is this Miku's voice here? Maybe. I think maybe the studio version is just too clean sounding. Like it's so crisp. It's maybe too crisp. After hearing the studio version, the concert version I just watched. Was this even in the concert version I just watched? This solo was for sure. I think this might be my favorite solo from Kanami from the 3 songs. Even Saiki's voice sounds very different from the studio version to the live version. I feel like Saiki's voice is maybe more powerful on the concert. You know, it's a sign of a great band, or what is a sign of a great band, is when their live version sounds way better than the studio. I like the studio version, but I think the concert version I just watched and listened to is the superior version from the 2. Did they have a Seattle one? Since I missed the Seattle one, I just might as well just watch it. I don't know. Yeah, but they don't have... no one uploaded Freedom, looks like. if they did play it in Seattle. Oh, it's really loud. Sorry. A little lower. So this is the live from Philadelphia, and this was uploaded by Band-Maid. We have got to win. Kanami's facial expressions are really cute. I can't hear Kanami's the difference, but Kanami's singing. I really like Kanami's smile, like the when she's playing. What's going on back there? Hi, Misa. When did you get here? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the drum solo's here. It's a little different. Gosh, she's got double pedals. It looks like it's a little different from the other one I watched. It's so cool because she keeps on beat with the pedals, but the way she drums is like slightly off beat. I can't do that. I can't even count on beat to 5, right? I like this. It's more intimate. You could see them without all the jumping around between. She went a little flat, looks like, on that solo. She sounds so good live, and to top it off, there's no backing track, which is something that a bit of a controversial topic in K-pop right now. Of course, they're doing different things. Psychic is concentrated on singing. K-pop dancing and singing it's a little different of a beast, right? But why does it look like Kanami's screaming into the mic though? She does that. It's very cute, actually. And I love those improv. I'm guessing it's improv a little bit. You know, they're watching for the drummer to do the exaggerated motion, to do the extra until, you know, the change happens, right? I love how they smile at each other and they're laughing, giving the thumbs up as well. It's like this is a band that's been together for 10 years and they're still smiling, laughing, thumbs up, making eye contact, communicating without even saying anything. Like, it's really good to see because music from the earlier generation, especially bands, it's always seems to be rife with singer getting too popular, or vocalist, main vocalist I should say, the vocalist of the group is getting popular and they have a different message, or they're living the life, rock star life, or there's a drug addiction problem from the bassist or something. And like it's a different era that we live in musically. Even K-pop, first gen groups, it was no secret that some groups, they didn't like each other like at all, or if they did, maybe they reconciled, but they would get into often get into fights. Um, it seems to be much less of that nowadays, and I think 70s, 80s, and even 90s, and even some of early 2000s, 2010, 2010s. I don't know. I kind of stopped at that point from rock stuff. And maybe it's because Band-Maid isn't like a Metallica, right? In terms of size and popularity, the scale isn't the same when you have rock stars from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? Or even like the Beatles, for example. The egos can be contained. The teamwork is much more important. Um, and such, I think. I don't know. I'm just kind of theorizing at this point why there was, why the some groups tend to, maybe it's just personality differences, right? But for example, one of my favorite bands of all time is Rage Against the Machine. Um, I definitely know that Zach De La Rocca, and Tom Morello, and the drummer and the bassist as well, um, had a little rift, right? They didn't see eye to eye in their messaging sometimes. Zach De La Rocca, the main vocalist, was much more focused on political messages. I think this is what happened. Political messages, not that the others weren't. They're also very. I think they had a very cohesiveness when it comes to their political views and their cultural awareness. But I think Zach De La Rocca wanted to do even more than what they were doing, and there was some rift in how they were supposed to go about it, and they eventually like broke apart, right? And eventually, Chris Cornell, rest in peace, he and the members of Rage Against the Machine minus Zach De La Rocca made Audio Slave, and Zach De La Rocca kind of did his own thing for a little bit. I'm not sure what he did. uh, that's like not a very uncommon story. Even like this is the more popular or easy one to hear, is right. Guns N' Roses, Axl kind of went through like a rock star moment, and he and the bandmates didn't really see eye to eye. He was really into his stardom, and his lifestyle, including the drugs and the alcohol, was um, destructive. So there's like always these stories, and even K-pop, right? It was never a secret that in first gen there's a group called Chexkis. Um, I think he was the leader, Unjiwon, and then there's another guy. I always forget his name, but they always clashed, and they always didn't get along, and they always fought, and they quibbled, and they. I'm not saying that was the reason they broke up, disbanded, I should say, but it was definitely evident that there were times where there was a high tension between the members in Czechskis. Czechoslovakias. So it's just interesting that uh, groups seem to be much more close than they used to be, at least from what I noticed. And Band-Maid, they appear to love each other's company. And the comments section, you guys are amazing and giving me information on Band-Maid. They appear to enjoy each other's time, and they respect each other's time and energy and what they do. And it just makes me, as a consumer of Band-Maid, right, like, enjoy what I see more. It's uplifting. It brings happiness to me, because to see that they're having fun. Um, there's there are some groups or songs maybe. I can't think of an example right off the top of my head, but there's songs like I kind of avoided because it reminded me of like kind of like the negative connotation that I remember from the time. And I can't think of anything example, but there's definitely not a lot, but there's a handful of songs where like the negative association of or the song and how I negatively associated that song with the group and then the image I had or the impression I had was so like negative, right? Like in terms of they're not having fun together, they obviously don't like each other, they don't want to be there. Like that energy translates into the consumer and it will affect me. But when I see them having fun, oh, it makes me want to watch more. And now that I'm done talking, let me listen to the song some more. Sorry for the long monologue there. I haven't listened to Play, so I'm afraid to watch that. Paradise Rock Club, Boston. Nickelodeon Universe Theme Park. Nonfiction Days, Freedom, New Jersey. Live, the best performance. Is it the best performance of Freedom? It's really pixelated, I apologize. Ooh. I like this intro. If this is Freedom's, is this still Freedom? It kind of sounds like Freedom. Yo, that was cool. I like that intro a lot. What did she say? Sorry. I didn't understand the first part, but she said the second part. She said, "That's not true, right? Well, come at me, or come at it, or come on." Hold on one second here. I got some emails. I'm back. It was instant for you, but it took a few minutes for me. As I said, this is impromptu reaction. I'm technically should be working, but shh. I can hear the instrumentation a lot better from considering it's live performance. It's a live performance on this version. Was this like a concert DVD or something? There's a lot of cameras set up. Oh, I could hear the guitar really well. What was going on there? Oh. There's some laughter. I want to hear more of Miku singing, actually. She's clearly got the range, being that she's always singing the higher part of the backing vocals. Jeez. Ah. No drum solo, but what's Miku's name right behind her? Awesome. Dude, this is what I mean by, like, it's such a joy to watch them because they're having so much fun. Where's Psyche going? Gosh, she's putting it all on the line, I feel like. Miku sounds good. I want to watch the solo from the solo. That was a very, very unexpected but very pleasant change in expectations. From my expectations, I mean. I love that. Nice, she was trying to stand up, and then there's security guards holding her up a little bit in the back there. I'm already singing along to this song. Oh, I could kind of hear Kanami there in the background there too. Ooh, I even hear a synthesizer. There was a synthesizer going on in the background there. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that was pleasant. I asked for Miku singing alone, and I got it. That was cool. Let me quickly talk about Miku's voice and Psyche's voice. And I think people already know this. I'm just gonna say it because it's now my observation is a little clearer. Psyche's voice very powerful, a little limited in range in terms of the way she sings. I bet if she just kind of relaxes and like sings like if she decided to sing like an R&B song, she could handle it no problem. She could have probably add dynamics no problem. I don't think that's an issue for her. But Band-Maid songs, she has a very specific style she wants to sing in, and she sings that way. It's very belty, very from the diaphragm. She's probably always flexing her tummy, her core to belt, and you could hear the volume right there. I could sing belty and I could sing mixed, right? Just from all the karaoke experience I've had, right? Got to experience and test my voice from different singing techniques. I'm not very good, so I'm not saying I'm a good singer, so I can't tell you or say anything about what she's doing specifically. But from what I'm hearing and from what I've done, what little singing I've done thus far, if I need the most comfortable place for me to sing is belty, low and belty. I start straining my voice and my neck if I sing mixed to high, although I like singing there because most pop songs are there than lower. Psyche's voice, she's able to, I'm starting to understand her voice a little more, but she's able to sing like that for a long period of time in a concert because she's belting from she's using her entire core to do so, I feel like. And the endurance to do that for an entire concert is something worth mentioning, I feel like. And the consistency that she sings in, and the fact that she sounds better live than in studio, I think is a testament to how well she could sing, and how good of a singer she is. Um, and then Miku. I want to talk about Miku as well. Miku's voice, she has volume because you could tell when she's screaming, what? She has the volume, but her natural place for singing is much lighter. It's more chest and mixed into the head register area. That's where her voice lies, and it seems to be the most comfortable place for her to sing. And she probably has to sing there more because she sings the higher parts when she's harmonizing with Psyche. Um, and she sounds great, and she's got more dynamics. She added more dynamics to her singing. Right? She went falsetto-y, kind of head voicey. She brought it back down. She added different notes to the song, and it sounded great. And she sounds good actually singing. I would love to hear more of Miku singing as well. If you guys have any suggestions, I'd be more than happy to check out Miku singing as well. I'm pretty sure if I typed in Miku compilation or something, I could probably find it. But I want to let you guys steer me in the direction that you want me to go to instead of in terms of Band-Maid content, because um, there have been times where if I just go down a rabbit hole without really thinking about it, um, I could definitely go down the rabbit hole and find music I love and enjoy and find the content I really like. But when there's people that know or have or kind of lead me in a certain way, there's a kind of story that's being told by you guys. And I feel like that is something definitely um, is something that really increases my enjoyment of my discovery of this stuff. Because sometimes, like, oh man, this song is being recommended quite a bit. I want to check it out because some of you will start to develop an idea of music that I like, right? And a lot of you Dreamcatcher fans definitely have an idea of um, type of music I like from my reaction to Dreamcatcher thus far. Same with Stray Kids. I've reacted to enough Stray Kids songs where I'm pretty sure y'all, the Stray Kid stays know exactly what kind of music I like from Stray Kids specifically, and etc. etc. And of course, I'll subvert your expectations and say I don't like the song when everyone does, and vice versa, because we're all different people. But so far, I'm really enjoying Band-Maid. I was talking about Miku's voice. I think to wrap it up, I definitely take back, and I really didn't say this, but if I ever implied it, I want to take it back. That Miku is like if I ever mentioned or said something along the lines that she may not be as um good of a singer. I don't think I said that, but if I implied that, I apologize. That's not what I meant. Um, Miku's got a they're different voices, and they are to each their own, very nice to hear. Now I want to hear Kanami sing too, right? Because I could barely hear when Miku was singing that part alone, the final chorus. That might, the best performance might not be an understatement. This says right here, the best performance by Troll Venus. Um, I, I don't know if I like that one or the first one I watched more actually. There's no more freedom down here. That doesn't sound right. No more freedom down here. I don't see another performance of freedom that might be more official than what I've seen thus far. Here it is. I really want to watch a lot of these performances from the Seattle one. Ah, it's only the solo. Kanami's face is so... It's... When she's playing the guitar, she looks so happy. Okay. I want to watch the first performance one more time. The one from their Band-Maid's official website. I'm gonna subscribe to Band-Maid, by the way. This is probably the best audio sounding. This is the best, clearest, well-rounded version of the performances I watched. But I think again on this version the bass is a little weak. The mixing, I mean. Why does it sound quiet? Get out my way, my way, my way. Did I mention Psyche's really pretty? She's really pretty. I think this song, Visa probably doesn't get to stick out as much because, you know, a lack of a solo, but if you really listen, she's doing a lot. I don't see a lot of bassists use the entire neck of the freaking bass, I feel like Misa does, I feel like. This is really cute too. And Misa's laughing there, that's really... I feel like I don't really see her smile much. I was wondering why Akana's hair is like that. There must be a fan right behind her, actually. I think from the solos I've heard from the different versions, I think this is probably the best variant of that, of her Akane's solo, I feel like. And she looks so happy. And she's staying in rhythm, she's keeping tempo the whole time. God. And I love how the guitar and the instruments come back. The guitars and the bass come back. And this is really good editing, by the way, too. The way they, you know, when they capture when each member goes where. I don't know what the Japanese is saying there. I have a problem, guys. I don't know if I have capacity um, to have another all-time favorite group of all time type of categorization for another. For those that don't know my channel much, because I know that Band-Maid on my channel has a lot of people that normally don't enjoy my content, have not are not familiar with my content beyond Band-Maid. Maybe because you don't care about K-pop, for example, or you just discovered me through the stuff and you're maybe looking at other stuff. I don't know, but um, through my channel and since its inception last May or something like that in 2022, um, I've kind of developed um, a couple of like ultimate groups. What that means in the K-pop world is like they are the amongst all things they are like the ultimate group I really like, and Dreamcatcher and Stray Kids have kind of captured that title for me. Um, I really can't choose between the two because they hit different parts of my musical needs, right? Stray Kids hits a like a hard K-pop, modern sounding hard K-pop um, thing I like because I really like hard music. Like it's loud, upbeat, energetic. That's stuff I always have a soft spot for. And Stray Kids really does a good job of um, fulfilling that need. I also like ballads and all that stuff as well. But you know, Stray Kids, yes, right. Um, on the girl group side, Dreamcatcher has just captured me in terms of like I've been listening to Korean music since the late 80s, right? None have captured me like Stray Kids and now um, Dreamcatcher. HOT might have been the closest thing from first gen like guy group stuff, but Dreamcatcher hits fulfills a hard K-pop need in me as well, but they tickle the rock element on me that I'm like, yeah, I used to listen to rock a lot, and I used to really like rock a lot, and now enters Band-Maid, knocking on the door for ultimate band of all time for me, which is a real tall ask considering like the music I listened to the 90s, right? And early 2000s and such. Like, dude, like you play Rage Against the Machine for me, or System of a Down for me, or Smashing Pumpkins for me. Um, even like Rob or White Zombie and the even the Power Man 5000s. Like I'm gonna sit down and grunge as well. You know, like Soundgarden and Nirvana. It's like yes, right? For me personally, um, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, listen, and sit down and listen, or continue what I'm doing, but I'm gonna listen. Um, Even in 2000s, like the Rise Against the the Godsmack, I think they were 2000s more than anything. You know, even what are they called? Breaking Benjamin. I really like them as well when I was listening to rock a lot more, and I forget a lot of these other bands, right? But like it just you play that music, and I'm probably just gonna stop and just want to listen. And that's a lot of band to compete against. And similar with K-pop, a lot of groups have gone since the since the late 80s to the to now, and it says a lot that Band-Maid is knocking on the door for topping this 15, 20 years history of rock music that I've enjoyed, and to say that they might be on top of my like my favorite groups or my bands. I'm like, I'm three songs deep right now, so I'm saying they're knocking on the door, but these three songs are like, what the hell? Where were they my entire life? want to listen to that best version, quote unquote, again. Where'd it go? Where did you go? So further down? How far did I go down to find that? I don't think I did that far. It's got to be further up. It's called like the best version, right? Best performance. All right, can't find it, so I'm just gonna go back to this version here. Lower the volume so you can talk about it a little bit. Again, the song is very rock and roll, so it's I think it from a genre perspective, it's I think I still like Domination more from the 3 songs, and I might even say Dice is better in my personal taste than this song, but oh, this song is so catchy. It's so catchy. This song is so catchy, and I think it has to do something to do with the chorus being so poppy, like the melody being used is so popular sounding. It feels, it's so catchy. Like, can you get out my way, my way, my way? It's so catchy, and I'm a sucker for catchy like melodies. I think it's because Band-Maid is combining a lot of the elements of rock that I enjoyed from Western rock in the earlier, like in the 90s to 2000s, and then they're combining it with elements of Japanese rock, and I can't really like pinpoint it, but there must be aspects of J-rock in here that are just making it appealing as well. And there's hints of it because of that. It kind of sounds a little anime-ish, right? At times, I don't think these 3 songs would have been any anime necessarily, but there's just hints of catchiness because of that. And I wonder if that's the reason why. Because my teenage years, I really liked anime as well, right? So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why, but I don't really need to. Because if I like something, I like something. That's all it really comes down to, right? As I learn more about Band-Maid, I'll probably be able to pinpoint more why I like them so much. But for now, wow, that's all I could say. Okay, so as the song continues on here, I'm going to say I really like how all the instruments come back after the drum solo, and then how it transitions to the solo here. Yeah, she's when I was younger, I kind of wish I could have played in a band. I could never find a group of friends that wanted to play instruments, so I just kind of let it be. And I thought it would have been fun, just to have fun with it, right? I'm not really trying to say I wanted to be in a band to make it big. I just wanted to have a hobby with my friends that would be instrumental, like music. And it never came to be, but like it's kind of the feeling I get from watching them perform is like just 5 girls that know how to play instruments and how to sing and are musically inclined, and they're rehearsing at home. I'm guessing they have a studio at home, or something like that, and they just It just sounds. It just looks like five friends having a blast on stage, or in my case, it would have been the garage of a house or something, right? But like, if I ever had a band, to fulfill my interests when I was younger, it just kind of looks like that, but only that they're professionals on a stage and they just look like best buddies going at it and having a blast. Um, yeah, Freedom was an impromptu reaction. I better not do that again because I should be working right now. I've received a few emails while this video was going on that I should be taking care of. So I will um, need to wrap up the video. I won't be listening to more of the song. I noticed a lot of people that are new to my channel were saying, "Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a reaction of this song, this long of a reaction for the song." Um, you'll notice, the 200 plus videos I have on here. Probably the average length is 30 minutes, but as time has gone and I've kind of developed my format for reactions, I've started to realize I like to listen to the song like at least 3 to 4 times and talk in between. And that does cause me to have 30 to 50 1 hour reactions on a single song. Sometimes I'll put like an extra song on there that I know that I like from them in the past, but it's a version I haven't seen before. But I really like listening to songs multiple different times in from different performances. K-pop is a little easier because they have music shows and concerts and performance videos, choreography videos, and the studio version or the music video. There's a bunch of different variety for K-pop where I just kind of I get to pick and choose relay dances and such. This one's going to be a little different, but in terms of Band-Maid, a lot of these are concert versions, and if they have a music video, great. So it's going to take me a while to get through Band-Maid discography, but if you guys are here, really enjoy it. All my reactions will be of this nature. I'm at 55 minutes now. Oh, I tried in the past to kind of shorten it up, but I revert to this format. I just like being I like being free form. I like being authentic. I like talking to the camera here as if you guys are here watching me with them as friends. And then but when I talk, obviously I'm talking to people that are not here, but part of the reasons I really enjoyed this recording my reactions is because I'm able to talk to people that have similar interests to me musically. And music has been a big part of my life, but it's been very hard to find people that enjoy the same music I do, namely K-pop for the most part. And part of the reason I really got into rock in the 90s and 2000s is because my friends liked rock. And so we got to talk about the bands, but we never like 100% aligned. Like one group of friends liked this song, like a Dragon Force, for example. And I'm like, hey, Dragon Force is pretty cool. And I like it more when I'm with them because they talk so positively about it. We could talk about it. But when I bring Dragon Force to another group of friends, they don't like Dragon Force. They like Tool. And I became to like Tool when I'm with them, but when I'm not with them and with another group, like that doesn't like Tool, then I just don't bring it up. It's just like it never aligned. But now that I have this format or this platform on YouTube where there's millions of people that have different interests in different things, and I could even within that, and within those million people, even 100 people could come by and say, hey, this dude is watching a song I like from a band that I like or a group that I like, and we get to interact and talk and kind of share what we enjoy. Or like, this is the reason why I really enjoy this this reaction thing that I'm doing, because this is a huge time sink. I have a family. I have I have a child, and I have a wife. I have a full-time job that takes maybe 50, 60 hours a week of my time. So it's really hard to like sometimes to justify this. But I just like it so much. It's just like my little outlet. So I say that to say thank you for being here and joining me, and giving my small little channel a shot at taking some of your time of the day to to listen to and watch and talk about Band-Maid, a group that's a band that's just at the cusp of becoming my favorite band of all time. For after living for a lot of years, I'm always ambiguous about my age. I just tell you that I'm older. Um, it's I think they're like maybe one or two songs away of becoming like my favorite band of all time. Out of 10, I give Freedom a 9.5 as well. I think it's like it's it's only because I have a frame of reference. My frame of reference is Domination was a 10, Dice was a 9.5. Maybe I should give it a 9.75 because I like Dice a lot. I think Freedom is a 9.5. I think it's like it's all around the same level of Dice to me personally. And the score out of 10 is completely biased. It's completely subjective, not objective at all. It is a scale on which I get to rate how much I personally like or dislike a song. Where 10 is I love the song, it's perfect for me, and 0 is I hate the song. The lowest grade I gave a song on this channel is a 3, and the highest is a 10. And I have several 10s. Of course, I've mentioned in the past, not all 10s are equal, of course. Anyways, yeah, it's biased in nature. This out of 10 score. It's also inconsistent. It could be that if I listened to the song a week ago, I may have loved it more and give it a 10. If I listen to it tomorrow night, I might not like it as much because I'm in a different mood and maybe give it a 9. I don't know. So take that what you will. Take with that information. Take that information as you will. This is me personally trying to quantify how much I like the song. So. Thank you for caller ID. Potential spam means I just leave a voicemail if you really need me. So with that said, I'm really curious to know where you guys are asking me to go next. I think Real Existence is the one that I've been seeing pop up most. I've also seen Warning, and I've also seen Blooming, and I've also seen others I can't remember. So let me know. Oh, Thrill came up as well. I think Thrill was being mentioned as like the song that saved them. And I also saw comments where their career kind of took a turn for the better when they started writing their own music, is what I remember reading. So I'll learn all this as I go. And of course, I'm heavily dependent on you guys to, you maniacs, to help me understand and such. But so far, you've been amazing. So thank you for being here. And with that said, have a great day. Oh, 10-second rewind. Like the video, helps the video out. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can see when the next stuff is coming out. And finally, have a good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Be safe, take care of yourselves. Oh, and I'll see you next time. Bye.